was the Tia Sophia's classic Everybody Wants to Rule the World. So we start with this lick played with artificial harmonics. So I'm playing a D on 12 on the D string, F sharp on 11 on the G string, and A and D on 10 and 10 on the B and E strings. But what I'm doing is I'm using my first finger just to touch the string as I pick it with my pick, holding the pick between my thumb and middle finger there. So I play 12 frets higher to produce an artificial harmonic. So I play the E string, the B string, the D string, then the G string, each time tapping 12 frets above the notes here. So I'm playing 22, 22, 24, 23. And if you don't have 24 frets on your guitar, you can still play this. You just need to work out where the points would be, okay? Nice little bell-like opening to the song. And then we're into this lick. So I'm just sliding E to F sharp on 5 to 7 on the B string, and playing A, back to F sharp, B, F sharp, back to A, and then just repeat that sequence. So I'm playing 5 to 7, and 5 on E, 7 on B, 7 on E, 7 on E, 7 on B, back to 5 on E. So just keep that going. And that pops up a few times in the song, and so that's the main little intro lick. And then the chords for the verse, very simple. I'm just playing a D major 7, just a partial chord, just D, A and C sharp, with an, so I'm playing open D, 2 and 2 on the G and B strings, and then a G chord, D, G and B, all open. So, welcome to your life. So that's just the verse, those 2 chords. And then we're into chorus chords are E minor, F sharp minor, G, F sharp, E minor, F sharp, G, A, back into a verse. And sometimes it goes from, second time it goes into a bridge. There's a room where the light, holding hands while the walls. So the bridge section will go from everybody, second chorus, back down to G, where the lights, D, so I've got G, D, A, G, hands while the walls. So D, A, G, when they do well be right, G, so D, sorry, A, and then back into another chorus, E minor, F sharp minor, G, F sharp minor, E minor, F sharp minor, G, A, and then this section plays quite a long time under that little instrumental section, which we'll look at in a moment. And then we're back into verse, and we've got this section again that repeats, and we've also got a little section that goes so what we do is we get a repeat of the chorus, but over that repeat later in the song, the second time, so we go dun, 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 So it was so E minor to F sharp, G, F sharp, E minor, F sharp, G, and we play that over these chords again. So from the G I go a little run up, 3 and 2, D and F sharp, E and G, 5 and 3, and then 7 and 5, all on the B and E strings. And then slide up and play the same lick as we started with, but this time up at the 10th position. So I'm playing 12, 10, 12, 12. And on that, say that you'll never, never, ever leave me. And then it goes back into everybody wants to rule the... Back into another kind of intro lick. And then we've basically got chorus, and we just end guitar solo over those chords. Okay, so that's the main guitar parts of the song. There's lots of little extra parts which we'll take a look at next, but that's the main guitar there. So the next section is over the second verse. I added a little guitar playing, just that repeated pattern. I started on a B on 9 on the D string, and I'm playing everything just muting slightly with my palm on the bridge. So I'm playing 9 on D, then a D on 7 on the G string, then A on 7 on the D string. And just repeating that 9, 7, 7, 9, 7, 7, 9, 7. So. I'm just repeating that over the second verse. And then over the chorus, I'm adding I'm playing a double stop 7 and 7, D and F sharp on the G and B strings. So 7 and 7 on G and B, and just repeating that. And it just kind of gets a little faster towards the end. But you listen to the record, it's just those 7 and 7 and then 9. So, and then 9 on the D string. Okay, and that plays over the chorus, and then I doubled up on the chords for the bridge section. So I'm just playing G, D, A, okay, and D, A, and then back into a chorus. And next we'll take a look at the first instrumental section. So the first instrumental section is a keyboard solo that I transcribed for guitar. It's quite simple. So I'm starting on a D, on 10, on the E string, C sharp on 9, B on 7, A on 10 on the B string, then F sharp, G, A, so 7, 8, 10, to D on 7 on the G string. Again. And then I just ended by a little hammer to B on 9 on the D string, and from 7 back to 7, so D to A. And then we're in to the next actual guitar solo. To start the solo, I play an open G and an open B, and then an A and a C sharp on 2 and 2 on the G and B strings. And that just goes round and round. And then I'm going up to what we played, basically very similar to what we played over the choruses. I'm playing D and F sharp, 7 and 7 on the G and B strings, to 9 on the D string, B, then A, to B, 7 to 9. And the second time playing to B, and then going back to A. So instead of just A, B, I'm going A, B, A, 7, 9, 7, and then 9, 7 again. So and then I'm doing some sliding from 10 and 10 to 7 and 7 on the top 2 strings. That's A and D, to F sharp and B, 7 and 7, and A and B, B again. So that kind of thing. And then what I'm doing is 5 and 5 to 7 and 7 on the top 2 strings, and then playing 7 and 9 on the D string. So I'm just going backwards and forwards between the two. So and then back to that. Just 7 and 7 and 9 again. Okay, and then let's take a look next at the outro solo. So we just got one extra lick prior to the big outro solo, which is this. So what I'm just doing is pre-bending on E to F sharp, that's 9 to 11 on the G string. And just a slow release back to 9, then just D, E, D, 7, 9, 7. Okay, so I'll change the sound and we'll take a look next at the big finish. I've always loved this outro solo, great opening lick. So I start on a D, it's played all around the B minor scale. And I'm starting on D on 10, then F sharp on 7. So 10 on the E string and 7 on the B string. Then A on 10 on the B string and 7 on the G string. So A to D. So it's basically 10, 7, 10, 7. Then slide to 11, F sharp on the G string. And then just re-pick that note and slide down. So great opening. Okay, and then we've got, so I'm now on the 4th fret and just doing playing B on 4 on the G string, and just doing a little quick sort of bend and release and pulling off to A, then playing B again and back to A. So yeah, so far and then we've got what I'm playing there is I think this is what it's playing. It's pretty fast, it's hard to hear exactly, but it's little, I think just playing B, D, B, open G, and then just shifting position there to play B with my 3rd finger. So 4, 7, 4, open, 4. that means I can just do a little slide with my second finger to 4 on the D string, F sharp. Play B on 3 on the B string, D, sorry, to E. And then bend to F sharp on 7. So give it plenty of wiggle there, just and then we've got what I'm playing. So I'm starting on a D on 3 on the B string, and then sliding from G to A, 5 to 7 on the D string, and then G to A, an octave higher, 8 to 10 on the B string. So and then D, D, E, 10, 10, 12 on the E string. So and then next I'm playing a bend on 3, release, so D, bending to E, release, and A on 2 on the G string. And then playing E to F sharp and release, so that's 5 to 7 and back to 5, and again back to A on 2, so and then going to G on 8, so G, so I'm playing 8 and then going to 11, 10, 9, 10, F sharp, A, C sharp, D. So slowly yeah. And then this is just where it's starting to fade out. So I'm bending, little semitone bend on F sharp on 11, then A on 7 on the D string, so 11 on the G string, bend release, 7, then bend on 8, G to A, and as I release, play back to the A. So we've got and then it's just fading out kind of over just around the B minor pentatonic scale. I'm just playing A and B, and then so it's 7 and 9, then 10, 7 on B, 7, 9, 7, then 9, 7, 9, 11. So yeah, and that's just where kind of record's just about faded out by that point. But great solo, and of course you don't have to play this exactly. It's a great tune, but it's nice to just use the notes that I'm playing. It's all around the B minor scale, so you could use that and improvise something yourself. Okay, so next let's take a look at the bass part. So the bass part's pretty straightforward. It's a synth bass, but it's very easy to play. It's just a D on the verse. Just keeping that D note going over the 2 chords. Okay, and then in the chorus we just got the same rhythm, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, A, back to D. So we're just on 5 on the A string on the verse. And on the chorus, open E, 2, F sharp, 3, G, 2, F sharp, open E, F sharp on 2, G on 3, A on 5, back to the G, back to the D, sorry. Okay, on the first bridge section, we've got G. So I'm just playing G on 3 to A to D on the A string, then A on, so both on 5 on the A string and the E string. So 3 on E, 5 on A, 5 on E. Back into a chorus. Okay, and over the first instrumental section, we just go from the chorus section to a D, then we've got D, A, G. 3 times, so 5, 5, 3. Over dun 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 dun. That section. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. 3 times we play that. Dun, 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 dun. Then we go G, A, B. So 5, 5, 2. So B. C on 3. Back to 2 on the A string, and then we've got G on 3, then A on 5. Okay, and that's all the different bass parts. The rest of it is just the chorus sections and the verse sections. So if you watch along to the playthrough at the start, you can just follow along with that, nice and easy. Okay, great tune, and thanks for watching, buddies.